one place is the most beautiful place in the world. For me, that place is the place I call home, the state of Arizona. To be specific, the Sonoran Desert in southern Arizona. To be more specific, the town of Sahuarita. And Toastmasters, let's take ourselves to Arizona, then to the desert, and then to Sahuarita. Arizona became a state 100 years ago on Valentine's Day, 1912. Just mentioning Arizona makes astronomers jealous because the sky is so dark and clear there that you can see for light years. You can see the Milky Way on almost any given night, but around it you can't see any constellations because there are too many stars. This is the most beautiful sky in the world. If you travel south in Arizona, you will find the Sonoran Desert. The Sonoran Desert is dry and warm and the only place in the world where saguaro cacti grow naturally. Saguaros are the cacti which look like this. There are all shapes and sizes of cacti in the Sonoran Desert. There are barrel cacti, tiny pincushion cacti, and pancake-shaped prickly pear cacti. Prickly pear fruit is made into syrup, candy, and even barbecue sauce. But cacti aren't the only wildlife around. Jackrabbits this high and tiny little bunnies nibble on cacti under the green Palo Verde trees. Palo Verdes aren't trees, they're actually legumes, but they're the state tree of Arizona. How does that happen? During the daytime, ground squirrels, horned lizards, and quail roam the desert. At night, coyotes howl in the distance, and sometimes you can hear an owl hooting. The desert weather is warm and wonderful. There are over 350 sunny days per year in the Sahuarita area. Even the days which aren't sunny are spectacular. In the summer, there are intense monsoon storms with pounding rain, strong winds, and flashes of lightning. The air smells like mesquite trees and ozone after a storm. People come from all over to see and photograph the most beautiful storms in the world. In the Sonoran Desert, just south of Tucson, is a town called Sahuarita. S-A-H-U-R-I-T-A. Sahuarita means little saguaro in Spanish. I lived in Sahuarita for 7 years before moving here to California. When I lived in Sahuarita, I noticed that it was growing quickly. I left on vacation for about a week, and when I came back, a new grocery store had popped up out of nowhere. Sahuarita is an incredible place. It has an open-pit copper mine, a missile silo turned museum, and the largest organic pecan farm in the country. Purple mountains loom in all directions, and they turn pink at sundown. Sahuarita would be a great place to set a book. In fact, I did. Fractured Fate by the writing group Caja Coyote is a fantasy novel set in real locations. Characters in the book visit the Asarco open-pit copper mine and see a truck tire on the equipment used to mine copper that is bigger than this building. The characters also tour the Titan Missile Museum and have fight scenes in the Green Valley Pecan Company's pecan groves, which are thousands of acres. They even have secret meetings in a tunnel under a road, which echoes. In real life, my favorite place in Sahuarita is just down a dirt road and around the corner. My house and my 10-acre backyard. The land is rough and rocky and full of prickly plants, so my family decided to make a safe path around the land. We spent one summer gathering rocks from around our land and placing them around the edges of the path. We even made a maze from the rocks. This was hard work in the 90 and 100-degree heat, but it was well worth it. Why we couldn't have just made the path in the winter, I have no idea. In the winter, tourists visit southern Arizona and Sahuarita to escape the snow. But people who live in Arizona go up in the mountains to find snow. In the spring, cactus flowers bloom in yellow, orange, and bright pink. In the summer, it's hot enough to spend all day in the pool, unless you're watching a storm. In the fall, it's tourist season again. It's neither too hot nor too cold. No matter which time of year you visit, there's always a lot to see and do in sunny Sahuarita, the most beautiful place in the world. Thank you.